You are helping people that have cold sensitivity with a new technique.
Exactly. Well, that can be very, very painful. The healing takes a while, so I just don't do that anymore. It's not necessary. We can use a few teeth. One tooth, you can do teeth. And you can only do a few teeth because you can only cut so much gum out of the roof of the mouth. The sensitivity's not there. Do a few teeth, 32 teeth. One tooth, you can do teeth. And you can only do 32 teeth.
You are helping people.
It's great.
Friend, thank you for being on my show. It's Sensitive Teeth. You already know what it is. Everybody at home and listening in your cars or on your mountain bike riding to work down a fucking mountain.
I'm on ST, fellas.
He's on ST. This is Paul. This is my friend Paul. He's a fashionista. He's a street artist. He's a seasoned master.
I'm a seasoned exploder.
He's an exploder.
Imploder of all things.
And an imploder. It's amazing to have you here on the show, man. Thanks, you for coming.
No, I appreciate it.
I'm really excited. I hope this works out round 2, but they don't know that.
They don't know that the round 1 failed. Let's not even talk. Let's not even get into that.
Let's not get into that at all, man. So, snowy out there, huh?
I mean, I've been imploding a lot of pears on the way here. Yeah. And it kind of puts people in a danger zone when there's ice floating around their car and I'm fucking slamming pears on their on their fucking Nissans and their Hyundais. Dude.
Yeah. I mean,
that could be the gayest car that someone could drive.
Ooh, like, probably a fucking, God, what are they called? Maybe a Saturn?
Yeah, my mom has. Dude, they're retro, though. They're retro.
Yeah, they don't make Saturns
anymore. You ever see someone with like a Hyundai or a Kia? And like, those are my ultimate targets for...
well, they're so popular now. Well, magic.
Just know if you're driving a Kia or a Hyundai, you're getting some type of fruit imploded on your car. You're getting imploded.
Yeah, those Korean cars, man.
Yeah, so...
You got a Japanese car, right?
I don't know. I got a Honda.
Yeah, that's a Japanese.
I'm Honda for life, man. I love Hondas.
He loves Hondas, ladies and gentlemen. I like a nice German car, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like a German car because they go fast. God damn it, yeah. You know what I mean? But whatever. I like a car that moves and drives nice, you know?
What's the best piss bomb that you've exploded out of your Benz?
Out of my car? Yeah. Best piss. I've actually... Believe it or not, I've never exploded a piss jug out of my
Well, not even a jug. Have you ever just put beans in a Ziploc bag and imploded it on an Escalade?
I haven't, actually.
Oh. All right,
I haven't done it, but it sounds fun, dude. I recall something. I mean, you have a bit of a presence online. You know, I like to follow you. I follow you around. And one time I think it was like you had a belt filled with water balloons filled with beans, baked beans. And I was thinking, like, how did you get the beans in the balloons?
I created a special super soaker where the pressure comes out of the super soaker, and you put the water balloon around the exit, and you pump the beans into the bomb.
Yeah.
And then you hit the bomb. I mean, depends who you want to hit with the bombs. I've been taking down a lot of fucking BMWs.
I mean, these are
Audis.
These aren't actual bombs. I'm
done with the piss bombs. You know,
like
I've moved on to other shit, dude. I started doing shit bombs lately. I don't know if you heard about this. Yeah.
I haven't heard about the shit bombs. Tell me about the shit bombs.
You eat 3 cans of garbanzos, maybe kidneys. You freeze the log. It has to be a good log. It can't be deadly diarrhea.
Right, you need a healthy
shit. And then you fucking freeze it in a
freezer?
Yeah, or what do they call the plastic things that you store food in?
Like a Tupperware.
Yeah, you store shit in there and then you inject it with lighter fluid.
Right.
And then you put some rope around it and put it in like a shoebox outside a thrift store, and it implodes on a guy.
Implodes or explodes?
A little bit here and there.
Weird. So it's wow.
So you're like, these are Jordans for donation. You write on the box like Jordan 4s for donation.
And then some poor sap
some
comes
individual.
along.
I'm not saying, and I'm not specifying a race.
You don't have to.
And then
I'd prefer if you didn't.
The rope will light on fire and hit the lighter fluid, and the shit explodes in the box, and I call it a shit bomb.
So people get shit on them?
Well, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Sometimes it's just
it misses,
no one there, and a box explodes full of frozen turd.
See, I feel like there's a market for that on YouTube. There's this guy Mark Rober, you know, he does science stuff. He makes like glitter bombs for porch pirates and shit.
I love.
Maybe you could team up with that guy and get some like really. Some new technology into this fucking classic art form you're rocking.
I'm a little bit more grungy. I only do this for self-entertainment. I don't
I know. It'd be a shame
document it for the masses.
You just pick his brain for like 15 minutes on the matter. I'm sure he could give you like a cool...
I don't care about
PVC piping situation, air pressure, bicycle pump, fucking blasting shits. It's quarter mile, you know?
I can't give out my secrets. I mean, I've been making shit traps too lately.
Traps?
Yeah. It's kind of like, you know, a classic trap for rodents and shit, like a glue trap, but...
Right. You
basically get a bunch of vintage Wu-Tang t-shirts. You put it outside a thrift store.
Like, traps.
Wu-Tang for sale, and then you put a turd in there, and then you kind of just wait for someone to walk up and be like, yo, should I take this? You see like the angel and the devil on their shoulders. You're like,
right.
You see them go down the dark path, and you're like,
cool shirt, you know.
Well, they don't know, but they take it and they scurry back to their car, and I follow them. And I'm like, oh shit, you just got shit trapped.
That's amazing, dude. I love that.
It's just a little fucking.
I'm only gonna tell you.
I love that.
It's a little piece of art I've been working on. I don't know.
I love that, dude.
The funniest part is you think I'm joking about this.
No, I know that it's real, dude. I've seen your work on the streets.
And these listeners, do they think I'm joking too?
No, that's the thing is you've seen his work on the streets. It's Pisjugski, Beansky.
That's Beansky.
He's
dead. Completely separate.
You're not Beansky? Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
You guys got me. I'm Beansky.
He's Beansky.
But
he's moved on. You're saying beans are played out?
The bean bombs are played out. And,
piss jugs played out?
Piss jugs are played out, dude.
So what's the future, man?
I'm working on this new art project. It's called the shit shirt.
The shit shirt?
Yeah, so basically I eat different cans of beans, and then I get vicious diarrhea.
Right.
And I wipe it on the plain white t-shirt.
Wow.
And I mark it, what kind of beans it is.
And then like the date and time.
I just throw it in the laundry, throw it back in the dirty laundry, and eventually the stains build up, the dates add up, and...
Oh, you do it onto one shirt.
It's one plain white tee.
Oh, it's one shirt that you always wipe your ass with.
I have shits dating back to 2016 on there.
Dude, I actually love this idea. This is going to be worth a lot of money one day.
No, it is, dude. It's... You know how fashion gets crazier and crazier? Like you see Lady Gaga.
This is an art. This is an art form. So like, this is a real piece of contemporary art.
So you laugh at me now, but in 5 years, dude, when Kanye buys my shit shirt for millions of dollars, dude, you're gonna be like, dude, I should have fucking believed in his shit shirt.
Dude, the thing is, like, it's the art world is that
that's
crazy.
That's where art's going. You have to imagine shit that
it's
can't
shit.
comprehend.
You might as well sell them shit. They're shit people. Everybody's shitty.
Well, one wife had a piece of corn on it that I can't get out, and
I think the one with the corn stuck on it is probably going to be the one that sells it for the highest. You should make a whole series of shirts, right?
That was good.
Right. You make one shirt that's pinto. Every time you eat pinto, that's the shirt. Every time you eat black,
types, so you can see the different.
No, but I'm saying you should keep one. You should see so we see which shirt you should do. You could have a whole career on.
There's different viscosities of the vicious diarrhea,
of course.
But I mean, sometimes it's not diarrhea. Sometimes you get a log and you have to freeze that for the bombs.
Sometimes you get a log and you got to freeze it for the bombs.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, you guys think I'm joking, but I'm being serious. So, I don't know. I've been swirling a lot of goblets lately. Have you ever swirl a goblet with different type of alcohol in there? Like some type of like ancient, like a big goblet. Like I'm talking, like I just saw a goblet of fire with hair. I know you don't like magical movies and shit.
I've swirled a goblet.
What's the best beverage you've ever swirled in a goblet? Like you're like a wizard.
I'm not a fan of wizards, but the only time I can remember really holding a goblet was probably some sort
like that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to probably some sort of Belgian beer. Was in my goblet. Some sort of old, like, monks made it 100 years, 500 years ago.
You ever go to one of those places where they sell Renaissance-style turkey legs and, like...
No. Have you ever been to the Congo? The Belgians went there.
I've been to Congo,
of course, dude. Not a good thing down there. But, Renaissance Fair, I've never been.
I'm going to get you a goblet, so we could all start swirling shit. Like,
yeah, swirly boys.
Dude, I'm drinking a Truly strawberry.
You can't swirl in a Truly can.
It's just, I feel like an asshole drinking out of aluminum. I want to swirl this out of a goblet.
You can't swirl Truly out of an aluminum can. You know, this is why it's good to have a guy like Shane Gillis on the inside of the alcoholic beverage community. Because he'll be able to get the things that the real people need into the design of these whatever the fucking bigwigs are doing. You know, you thinking we're good over there doing it and everything's good? Great.
Dude,
it was a problem with the cord.
Dude,
who would have thought it's a problem with the cord?
It always boils down to the cord.
You never trust a faulty cord.
Never, dude. That's why, like, when I've been seeing a lot of movies lately.
Oh yeah.
I wear a puffy jacket and I stuff my jacket with like 12, 16 Busch Lights, and
nice.
No one goes to movies anymore, so I just fucking drink all those beers and I just piss in my jug right in the theater.
Right, you bring an empty jug in, you bring a full one out.
Like, how big is the biggest TV you can buy? Like,
oh, it's really. I saw
80 inches. Like,
well, the thing is, there's TVs that the elite have access to that we don't. That cost $200,000 that you wouldn't even hear about. But I mean, the biggest one I saw like last week. It got delivered to my where I go from time to time for money.
You have film, but do you pay? You don't have to pay for films these days, by the way. You could just walk in with your jugs and your beer and your jacket, and then you just fucking go watch like a Mark Wahlberg movie. I saw Nosferatu, and
Mark Wahlberg's in that.
Oh no, he's in Flight Risk, dude.
That would have been. Hey, look, I'm a fucking vampire.
He's in Flight Risk, dude. If you saw that one, dude, I'm coming for you.
Flight Risk?
Yeah,
is that one where he's not allowed to fly because he like got a DUI or like punched his wife back in '83.
Like, I don't even want to tell you about it. It's so bad, dude, that it made me. I didn't explode my jug this time, but when I saw Gladiator 2, I fucking Randy Johnson to jug at the screen, dude. It imploded so hard.
Did you really Randy Johnson your jug at the screen? Fuck yeah, dude. See, that's life on the edge, man. This guy's really doing. He's living by his own rules.
That's how I live, man. Because
what are you doing with that oddball can that's out of those? Too?
Oh, this natty?
Yeah. That's something I could maybe.
No, you go ahead and slam that brewski.
Wow, dude, that's great. Look at that, classic. This looks vintage, man. Did you find this at the Savers
that's
as
from
well?
my stash. That's from my stash, but
it's a vintage can here. I love this.
I've been ripping
1977. Wow.
Yeah, no, dude, I've been ripping a lot of brewskis. But basically, when you're what's better than standing up at a film in the theaters and no one's there and
yelling?
You just piss in the jug and just fucking.
I don't know. I feel like that's something like
it's very free,
Shia LaBeouf was doing.
When
he lost his mind.
I don't think anyone's ever done this, dude. I think I'm the only one that's. I mean, you ever seen Natural Born Killers?
Yes, I love Natural Born Killers.
Listeners, if you've never seen this,
listeners, watchers, like and subscribe, and then watch Natural Born Killers and leave a comment saying how much you love the movie and thank you for the recommendation. If you haven't seen it before, but I'm thinking the 69 fucking legends that subscribe to this show, they've seen it.
Man, yeah. No, these guys know, dude. I mean, so I got on the Goblet Talk because I just saw they're redoing all the Harry Potters, Goblet of Fire.
They're redoing the Harry Potters?
Well, they're rescreening them. In the films,
right. They're not like
basically, what's better than seeing like Hagrid and Dumbledore just fucking doing their thing while you're pissing in a big jug?
I guess, dude. I know what you mean, brother. Sometimes I wish I could shit in that jug, you know. But then you can't face the screen when you're shitting in the jug, you know. I mean, one day we'll figure that out. Bring a big mirror or something, put it up in the row behind you.
What do you do if you're like? Because I eat a lot of beans. What do you do if you're like out in public and you got to rip a huge one? You go in a place and
usually my move, like.
I just take down the parking lot, man.
I just fucking shit, dude. You shit all over the park.
I just fucking take a huge shit in the parking lot.
Damn, dude.
And I literally don't
care,
dude. Like
usually my go-to move, like I remember a few times, like when I was living in New York City, like you leave your house, you're like basically you're in the concrete jungle for like 18 hours, right?
That's right.
You go hang out, like you're just out and about, and you got to take shit sometimes. So
you have to, dude. You have to.
My move, if I was in like a tight spot, right? I didn't know like my job wasn't like sometimes you like. You know, you have friends' places, but sometimes you're in a tight spot. I would
shit in a bucket like that guy in New York.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's fake, by the way.
No, it's real. I'm showing a video of a homeless guy shitting in a bucket in New York.
Yeah, it's fake. The guy mopping's fake. They're in on it together. It's a guy who does stunts like that. It's okay.
All right,
you can find real guys shitting on the subway, no problem.
Yeah,
except it's not funny. That's why people don't post it. It's gross. But anyway, living in New York, sometimes you get in a tight spot. You got to take a dump. Some furious diarrhea about to blast out your ass, you know, and
I love just blasting shit out.
I try to find a bar. I try to find like a hole in the wall bar, like an Irish pub.
You got to buy something.
Yeah, it's like middle of the day. There's usually nobody in. You get a shot. You say, "Hey, this is shit tax," you know.
Yeah, you got.
And then you take a shit, you get a little buzz, and continue on your day. You know, little shit tax there.
Yeah, I mean.
Tax.
You ever meet like a chef or someone that like takes cooking as like some sort of art form, and it's like, dude, you're making omelets for people to blow out of their ass. Dude.
Yeah, everything you made is just gonna get blown out of somebody's ass.
People that take art like cooking very seriously. It's like you're making fucking. You're making calzones for people to blast out of your ass, dude.
Well, I don't think a calzone. Like you got to think of these like Michelin star guys, like the Bear that I never watched. These fucking guys.
Mexican people make a lot of fiber-rich meals,
but they make the best food.
They do.
Like tradition, like the more Mexican,
I've been making a lot of Mexican cuisine, fucking salsa verde. And, dude...
I make my own beans, you know?
Dude, word on the street is you don't rinse your beans.
I don't rinse my... And I pour the whole can of... Both cans of... I have to open up 2 cans of beans.
Nasty,
and I pour both of them, all the juice and all, right into the pan. And then I fill up the cans with water, each one.
Yeah.
Throw that in the pan as well.
And you have no
And then
clue,
we got about 3 hours.
You have no clue what that gunk is made of. And you're just putting that... And you're blasting that out of your ass. That gunk from the bean can.
That's gunk. That's bean gunk.
It's fucking preservatives that they make to like the beans.
Look at me, man.
8 years.
I'm 54 years old, bro. All those preservatives have preserved me.
No, dude, they're taking you down.
RFK, I look great. Look at these boots, man.
Dude, RFK is gonna get rid of all
RFK
that
looks terrible. Why does he look so bad? Too much time on the sunny beaches of Massachusetts, I think, when he was young.
Man. I'm telling you, dude, you have to look into what that bean gunk is actually. Listeners, just note that he doesn't rinse his beans. He goes straight bean gunk into the pan.
I fucking cook the gunk out.
I'm just saying this from the start.
I refine my beans. They're refined beans,
dude,
okay?
Everyone agrees with me that you have to rinse your beans out of the can. Dude.
These are refined beans, okay?
And then you get all the water and put it in the...
It takes all day.
Even more gunk in there, dude.
It takes all day to get my fucking beans right. It takes like 3 to 4 hours if you really want to do it right.
I lived in Florida for a year, and this one kid didn't rinse his beans because we were living off fucking kidneys and garbanzos, and I was like, dude, you don't...
I mean, what kind of beans? Is it canned beans?
Canned beans,
you're just thinking he eats the juice. The juice is good for it's beans.
The juice is not good for you, dude.
The juice is good.
So I had to body slam this kid that didn't rinse his beans. Like, what's the best shit you've ever body slammed?
Oh shit, dude. Probably like the neighbor kid.
Yeah.
When I was little, there was like a littler kid than me. I fucking sent him through the goddamn wall, dude.
Really?
Yep.
I just body slammed the fucking...
No, I didn't do that. I don't know. I don't really body slam things. I guess like probably biggest thing I've ever body slammed was a Chechen special forces officer.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Chechen, some Spetsnaz, ex-KGB dude. Yeah, I tried to fucking put him on the ground on his back.
You never body slammed like inanimate objects or anything?
Big block of cheese one time. A big wedge of cheese, giant wedge of cheese. That was pretty good. Turns out it was the wrong... I lugged it. It took me all day to lug it home, right?
Yeah, I mean...
And then it was the wrong cheese.
What is cheese?
What is cheese?
Dude, I
That's
think that
a fucking question that
people
Google
think
answer.
I'm a big because I don't eat cheese.
You don't eat cheese?
I don't eat cheese, no.
Bro, beans and cheese?
I don't take it down, man. I don't take down any cheese.
Beans and cheese? Are you kidding? Beans and rice and cheese?
Nah, man. I've never done it. I just started getting into beans about 5 years ago.
Well, man.
They took over my life, man. Before that, I was only eating bread.
What? Your bread? Did you make your own bread or not?
I made my own bread.
Well, at least you're making your own bread. Ciabattas, nice.
Yeah.
Nice baguettes. You ever go with the long boys?
I mean, I love all types of cuisine.
Hard to find an oven to cook a baguette in at home,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They don't really make them that long, but...
Oh, yeah, I love...
Coagulated milk. That's what cheese is, and that was also my nickname on the swim team somehow.
What is
because I was always, swim practice was in the morning. It was before class, and I was already really sleepy in the morning, so they used to call me coagulated milk because I was all white, but I was like sleepy and kind of slow.
What do you think that means, though?
Till I got in the water.
Coagulation.
Coagulation.
Can you define that?
Coagulation. It's like when something is liquid and then like the air touches it and it gets all stiff and hard, like blood can become a scab. That's coagulation.
Kind of sounds like a Halo.
Sounds a little bit like a toothpaste.
A Halo gamer tag or something.
Coagulate.
Yeah.
9/10 dentists recommend coagulate. When you knock a motherfucker's teeth out and there's blood everywhere, you put coagulate in there, right? Right? Sensitive teeth. What, you teeth sensitive, buddy? You fucking got sensitive teeth, dude. This is a wild show. Hey, like and subscribe if you're checking us out on YouTube. Yeah. Happy to be here with you. I'm Ian Carr, of course. Let me see them butt cheeks. This is Paul. He does a lot of cool stuff. He's on the show. He's on the show with me. This is episode whatever. It's a good one, and you guys should hit that little subscribe button right there right now. Hit it. Hit the button, and then go on Spotify, subscribe to that shit, and leave a 5-star review. And that's all you got to do. If you do that, we'll do this, and we're going to be fucking sucking each other's dicks in no time. You know what I mean?
What's the origin of the ST?
Sensitive teeth? Oh, it's kind of... Well, I was hanging out in Europe for a long time. I'm living out there, and I got this friend, Rodrigo, and some other people. And some of them, in the friend group would speak French.
Oh, okay.
Some would speak Italian. We all spoke English, but some had other languages. I was the only dumb American who only spoke English, but that didn't matter because that was the language of the city. And I learned how to say few things in French, including mes dents sont sensibles, which means I have sensitive teeth. And it happened because I was eating ice cream with a couple of friends, and there was like chick, and I was trying to like hit on her, but she didn't speak English. So I was like, how do I say, or I don't know what it came, but I learned how to say, mes dents sont sensibles. And then that became a funny inside joke. And then it kind of became a thing like, oh, this guy can't handle a joke. Like, this guy's sensitive. Like, this guy will,
that makes
bit of a
sense.
woke or Karen sort of thing. Oh, he's got sensitive teeth, this guy. So that just became a thing.
Do you go fluoride toothpaste? Or?
No, I try to go anti. I try to go anti-fluoride, dude.
I saw you had the charcoal shit in the bathroom over here.
Yeah, I like the charcoal shit, and
I'm on a
Kevin
new
does
wave. There's this thing you could do. It's just like coconut oil mixed with like baking soda, and like that's what I do.
Where do you get your coconuts from, though? They gotta make the oil. That's a process.
Well,
how do you even make coconut oil?
I don't know exactly what it is, but there's a lot of uses for it, and
yeah, I put some in my on my axles of my
dude. Yeah,
Jeep.
You can use coconut oil for fucking. You like Christopher Walken?
I love Christopher Walken.
Yeah. I just fucking saw him down at the bus station in the rain over there.
Really?
I was like, dude, you need a ride? He was like, I'm walking.
Really? I saw him in Amsterdam one time, for real. He was riding a bicycle. I couldn't fucking believe it.
No way.
Like Christopher Walken on a bicycle?
Damn, dude.
My head exploded. My head exploded like one of your pears.
The joke there is that his last name is Walking. That's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, Christopher Walken. You know, he started as a dancer.
Really?
He was a ballet dancer. He's like classically trained dancer. Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, it's true. At least maybe it was true before like the internet was around, but I heard that. That's what I heard back in the day.
So back in Amsterdam, I think you...
Shout out.
You told me that... you ever see people out there that are wearing like Doc Martens?
At the age of 13, I knew I was
shoes that are like...
Yeah, dude, so many people... If you go to a place called Berlin, Germany, which is like one of my favorite cities in the whole world, it's so rad. Everybody there wears fucking boots. Everybody's wearing Doc Marten boots.
They all make noise when you're walking on like a hardwood floor. When you're walking.
They're all wearing fucking boots. And I'm like, why are they all wearing boots? Every cool young... They're all wearing boots. And then you realize, like, the nightclub scene in Berlin is like it's a world destination for clubbing. Like, they have some of the craziest days. Clubs stay open for days at a time. It's just, like, insane. And if you go in the bathrooms of these clubs, it's just, like, shit and piss this deep. 5 inches of shit and piss. So it's like you need big old boots to, like, get through the shit and piss if you want to spend 3 days in the club like a fucking psychopath. But everybody's fucking and stuff in there. It's, like, wild. It's, like, real wild scene.
You ever see someone that's trying to be a cobbler and, like, they just wear these shoes that are, like...
Goofy-ass 100-year-old shoes? Yeah, I've seen
like,
them.
fucking retarded, like, leather shoes that, like...
Yeah, get the fuck out of here with your pointy, dumb shoes. What are you, fucking tap dancing or something?
Why can't they just buy a pair of DCs?
Yeah. And they probably wouldn't have such a shitty attitude because they'd be comfortable in their nice DC shoes, right?
There's no way these Doc Martens are more comfy than a pair of DC Court Graphics.
I was walking around when I was living in Brooklyn, 10 years ago or so by now. Holy shit. I was in this hipster, the neighborhood was becoming more and more hipster gentrified, right? And like, they say you dress like for the job you want, not the job you have, and I'm walking around my neighborhood going like, how many fucking cobbler positions are there in this fucking city, dude?
That's why I can't go to New York.
How many people are, what are you fucking, they're all walking around on fucking penny feather bicycles and
they're all wearing like
twisty mustaches.
Oh, this is like the Peaky Blinders era, right? They're all wearing like Chelsea boots and fucking...
No, they're wearing like circus shirts and fucking boots with curls on them.
Why do they dress like that? Why can't they just wear some audios?
I don't know, just tone it down. And then they're wondering why they're getting mugged on the J train, It's like, because you look like a fucking carnival act.
Those people stink. They dress like they're from The Pianist.
They're all, They have suspenders and shit and a little stupid hat. Get the fuck out of here.
If you've ever worn suspenders, dude, I'm coming for you.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta agree. If you're under the age of fucking 50 and you're wearing suspenders... Yeah.
I'm coming for you and I'm forcing some Jinkos on you.
We're gonna fucking tighten those suspenders up so... tight, you're gonna be looking like you're only wearing pants.
I'm making you wear a XXL t-shirt from the 90s.
We're gonna get you a tall tee. Remember them? Remember tall tees?
I still got tall tees.
You got tall tees?
Sometimes I
thought tall tees were really stupid looking.
I normally go skater.
Way too tall.
Nah, dude.
They're way too tall. It's like you basically look like a Muslim guy. Like it looks like you're getting to that point where it just looks like the white gown thing that they wear out there in Dubai.
In the 2005, 2004, you had to layer your tall tees. Like
how many tall tees would you wear? How many tall tees would Tom take to take?
How many tees would the
Tijuana? How many tall tees did Tom take to Tijuana?
It's 3. You had to have your white under tee.
White under tee,
which is now my shit shirt. And then you have to have your red one or your yellow to match your jersey. Because you're supposed to put a basketball jersey over
the tall tee. Right. Like, and which one of these layers stops the bullets from your rivals across the neighborhood?
I mean, I never got into Crip or Blood territory, but just I've been able to activate they call it white people that know these urban. They call them wiggers. I'm not saying.
Whoa, buddy! Did you say with a W?
W, yes.
Yeah,
they call them wiggers.
That's so close to the other word. It's like, man,
that shouldn't be allowed to say. But
I hope this sound quality.
Eminem has said it in a rhyme, so it's okay.
Well, that's true. If Eminem says it, that's kind of like he tells us what we can.
But white people
say.
that understand black culture like that from early 2000s, that's what they called them.
Do you think they understood the culture? Do you think they were just, they were mocking? They were playing dress up or something?
They were inspired by Fubu and Echo. I'm sure you remember Fubu and Echo.
Well, isn't Echo Mark Echo? Isn't he a white dude?
Yeah, but he was predominantly
for us, by us.
Fubu is,
and then of course Bufu from How High. Bufu, you ever seen How High?
That's true. No.
With Method Man and Redman, it's like a funny stoner movie. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, I've seen How High.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
By us, fuck you.
Yeah.
Bufu. I like that. That's fun.
I love black people, man.
Yeah, I do too, man. You know, the original co-host of this show was Sandra from Uganda. Shout out, Sandra. I love you. You know that I do, and we would have been married in another life. But
yeah.
Your words.
Hey, man,
But that's just covering. I just had her on so I could say like horrible things, and it's just I paid her $500 and just to pretend like we known each other for a long time. But,
what's their whole deal with the collard greens though? Why are they liking the collard greens?
What are you talking about? Because they're delicious. They're food. I don't know if you've been down south, but everything that they make is delicious.
I've never been down
south of the border of Virginia.
I know they got good baked beans down south.
Everything gets good down there.
Baked beans.
Chicken fried steak, chicken fried steak, and steak fried chicken, and mac and cheese. Oh, the cheesiest.
Oh, it is. So
fucking ribs?
Can you remember the fattest skate shoe you've ever had?
Like the fattest one?
Yeah. Other than the Osiris's, obviously.
I don't know. It's probably like see, the thing is, all the shoes were fat back in the day.
But
back in my day,
which tongue was the puffiest skate shoe?
I want to say it was like it's probably like Vans.
Vans did make
Vans
some pretty. They did make some pretty bulky shoes back in the day, but
tacos. Osiris, yeah.
The D3s obviously had the puffiest tongue, but
I just remember every shoe, Addio, every shoe had that was just big puffy tongue time.
Did you ever have one that like you only had it for the style? It wasn't comfortable to walk in.
No, man. I wore it for skate. You mean to skate in? I bought them to skate in. In fact, the only shoe I ever wanted, and I still ever want to this day, is the Andrew Reynolds one from America.
Yeah.
The Andrew Reynolds one was the best skate shoe ever. I had probably like 5 or 6 pairs in a row, and then then the Andrew Reynolds 2 came out, and they were like, they sucked. They just sucked, and they stopped making the ones, and I was like sad because I didn't have to think about what shoe I wanted anymore. I just go get the new
ES
pair.
brand, like with the apostrophe.
They run small. They run real small.
How do you pronounce it? You go S or
S
ES?
shoes, just S. Yeah, S.
People from my town, they were going ES.
Yeah, because how would you know before the internet? You just see a printed magazine. You don't see you don't hear people say it. You don't hear people say it.
Yeah, I guess so. But
this microphone smells like weed smoke for some reason.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
All I can think about lately is I've been buying a lot of hermit crabs. You ever get into hermit crabs?
I don't like any pet that needs a terrarium or aquarium or a separate area for them that I can't.
They're not too hard to maintain, but
but it's maintain. I want a buddy,
Dude, hermit crabs kick ass, dude. You ever been on the hermit crab Reddit? You don't go on Reddit, right?
No,
it's
no, I don't go on Reddit.
Dude, they changed their shells, man. They fucking they climb on shit. You don't like hermit crabs at all? You've never had one?
No, I've never had a hermit crab. I had a couple of hamsters, and then they like fornicated and produced like a million more hamsters, and then like we didn't know what to do with all these fucking hamsters. It was like a disaster. It's like they keep we don't know what to do.
They were just fucking popping out.
Just so many fucking hamsters, and it was like I don't know what happened. I think we just like fucking dumped them off in a fucking bridge or something at some point.
They should have.
I don't know.
You should have went down.
I actually don't know it.
Down in Peru they eat guinea pigs.
I know. I want to eat one so bad.
Dude, imagine
guinea pig. Don't they look delicious? They look like chicken nuggets. They look like a big chicken nugget when it's still alive. Imagine what it looks like cooked.
They're so small, dude. Imagine blasting that out of your ass.
Well, you can chew it up. Yeah, well, it all like we know, dude. It all gets blasted out of the ass at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I hope I don't shit myself when I die.
You will. I think you will.
Does everybody really do that? I feel like it's only if you got a shit ready to go.
I don't think there's certain.
What if you don't have any shit?
There's certain people that won't because there's different types of people on Earth. You ever look at someone and be like, this guy was rocketed.
Big fat guy.
You ever look at someone like Aaron Judge on the Yankees or Rodney Mullen, like someone who's a superior human? You're like, this guy was rocketed out of a fucking diamond hard rod. And then you look at like a fat retard, and you're like, this guy fucking dribbled out of a fucking semi.
And, yeah. Well, like, I guess so, man.
There's different types of people on the earth. I'm not saying race type. I'm saying all white people. Like,
you're saying like everybody is
certain white people were
a product of like how hard their dad came that one time.
If your dad blasted a fucking rocket into the
fucking wide load, dude, semi truck coming down the canal street, dude.
Like I feel like your dad blasted a nice
dude. He has so many kids, it's crazy.
So your dad blasted a rocket.
He's been blasting since like fucking the 50s, dude.
But there's fat retards and they fucking barely dribble out some cum and they still make a baby. And
yeah, it's weird. It's because girls are sitting down when they pee and shit. They sit on the toilet seat and then they get pregnant with that shit.
That's how you get retarded people.
Dude, that's why we got to shut down these fucking clinics. Or open them back up. Depends which side of what we're talking about here. The ones that are bad should be closed. The ones that are good should be open.
What percentage was your dad?
Gay? I feel like 67.
I feel like my dad was at like 70% when he fucking rocketed into my
Really?
mom.
I don't know, dude. I don't really...
Your dad must have been at like 80% when he rocketed.
I would hope. Probably 87%, actually. It was 1987.
Because, dude, 80s was like the fucking...
People were doing coke.
The 80s was like the coke.
Fucking convertibles and shit. And
some people say when you do coke, it's fucking... It's hard to maintain a rocket. Like,
no.
That's just what I've heard, but...
I don't know. Well... I'm going to take a little bit of a pee break now. And we're back, everybody. Look at that. Oh, my God. It's almost like nothing happened because nothing really did that happen.
Maybe I'll sit up a little bit.
Dude, I fucking crushed this thing. This 1977 Natty Light, dude. Oh, my God. Now, that's something you could brush your teeth with.
Yeah, man. I mean...
No Florida than that. Just good old-fashioned light. National.
I've been brushing with shit, but lately, dude, I've just been... I think I was... Before, I was lying about all the piss bombs and the shit bombs. Basically, I just have like 10 or 12 jugs in my car, and I fill them up, and
drive her out the window. Yeah, you like Trailer Park Boys? You ever seen that?
Of course, dude. I was watching their podcast today, dude.
Yeah. They got some nice piss jug culture. Yeah, in that show, you know.
Ricky's dad is
driving.
He has the most jugs, dude. He fills up the park with jugs.
Ray, yeah, fucking way she goes, man. You fill him up, you drive him out that window there because you don't want to stop.
You might think I'm stealing this jug from TPP.
No, he does have piss jugs. This kid legit has piss jugs in his car. Sometimes there's beans taped to a piss jug, taped to a street post, and I go,
no, that's my original.
This is the work of Beansky.
I mean, do you legit think I actually do this, or do you think I'm just like...
Well, I've seen some things that make me... But I've seen some proof with my own eyes. I kind of
want to keep it, like...
a mystery.
Want people to actually know if I actually do this stuff.
Well, I've never witnessed it myself. I've only seen evidence of something happening somewhere. And I was like, there's only one person, but maybe not. I mean, if in the court of law, it wouldn't hold up.
Do you ever do shit just to entertain yourself?
All the time.
Make yourself laugh when you're driving? Like,
it's just stupid.
Am I evil for doing this just to make myself laugh? Like throwing a pear at a short bus and hitting a retard and all his jelly beans pop out of his pants?
Oh, no. Well, yeah. I mean, he's going to spend hours counting those jelly beans.
See, I might have exaggerated a little bit, but maybe I do throw pears at short buses.
Maybe you do Hey, well, you know, there's worse things to throw at a short bus for sure. You could throw a brick or a Molotov cocktail. A pear, it could be like you just want them to get their vitamins. You know what I mean?
If it's ripe.
It's deep down in your subconscious. You just want to help them, and you don't know how because of this tough world.
You ever get in trouble in school?
And so you just huck the pear the only way you know how. Yeah.
What's funnier than exploding shit, dude? What's the funniest thing in the world that you could implode?
Like explode?
Just seeing something turn
smashing something on a brick wall
state into like
a solid state into a mushed up exploded state.
A mushed up. What's the funniest thing you could imagine? Like the noise it makes, the sound.
Oh, I don't know, man. Probably like
I think a cooked yam. Like if you get a cooked sweet potato and you throw it at a brick wall, the noise it would make would be pretty.
That's gonna sound like a wet diaper.
Yeah,
like a big soggy diarrhea diaper, but it's delicious yams.
Yeah,
probably make the same. That'd be a fun game show. Throw shit against the wall, and then have people guess blindfolded.
People think I'm a bad person. What explode shit against walls, but
dude, I think that's fine, dude. I have a box of light bulbs, giant dead light bulbs. They're like this big, and I've fucking been chucking them all over the place. They just pop so nicely. They just poof. They make this sound. It's very fun. Well, I've been smashing them all over the state of Connecticut, man.
They're fun to smash, but the cleanup, it could fuck up people's tires.
No, they're tiny little light bulbs. I don't do it in places where cars would ever go. You know, I pick my spots. That's why I still have so many left because I want to find a place where I can just have some privacy. Like in an alleyway or a goddamn fucking in the woods and just smash all these things, but not the woods because deers are there and animals.
Density that will make noise when it combusts against the wall. So my best bet is like a a fucking big thing of yogurt. Throw it at the wall, dude.
Yeah, that is a good thing.
You also want it to leave a mark on the wall, like a skid mark. Like, what's the best skid mark you've ever left on anything?
Oh, well, jeez.
If you're still listening, by the way, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, champion
Jesus
to you.
Christ,
yeah, you
dude.
should definitely subscribe if you're still listening to this.
I'm going to send you a shit shirt if you're still listening.
There's 69 fucking legends.
See,
that subscribe
I'm trying
to
come
show.
with some different
fucking
shit.
legends.
Like, I want your podcast to get views, and I'm trying to come with some different shit because...
Well, yeah, man, shit and piss culture is, like, very big right now. There's this guy who on the internet makes piss air.
Well, dude, why
and he gets high from it. It's fucking disgusting.
That's true.
It's just, dude, I would puke if I even, like, walked by this guy's building. I would probably smell it and puke.
Well, look at how many humans are alive on Earth.
What's up with all the piss and shit? Shouldn't we... What's up with this?
Well, dude,
we're devolving.
No one's talking about this shit, man.
Like, people have been doing this forever.
People in India do it, but they're fucking retarded. Like, there's no Americans that are all about piss and shit culture.
Yeah, there are.
No, I don't know any.
I know one. I'm looking at him.
Exactly. And, like, why would I live my life the same way as everyone else, dude? Why wouldn't I live my life fucking exploding jugs, piling up logs of shit in my
All right, so let's say if you could build, like, your dream house, right? You build your dream house. Would you have toilets in it?
No way, dude.
Would you have like a hole in the wall, or just a giant jug that contain like everything goes into with one big jug at the bottom? Or like,
I would have shit boxes,
like a shit box dispenser.
I would have a shit box and piss jugs that you just pour your piss. Once they ferment too long, you pour them out.
Where do you pour them out?
Outside. You let the grass die, and dude, my mom's yard has fucking spots that have been yellow for 10 years because it's my piss spot.
Piss jug spot. Or just piss spot?
No, it's just where I take a piss.
Wow. That's fascinating. You ever think about, like, writing your name real big in a field?
Yeah, no, I've done that.
Get all your piss jugs up together in a big duffel bag at night.
Yeah, no, I've left my mark. I've left my mark.
Run out there right on the Berlin Turnpike. There's like the Connecticut Power. They have that nice big hill of grass that you can see from the road. You just go out there at night with your piss jugs. You just you draw a big dick or something.
I take down parking lots at thrift stores and shit, and I hit the same spot multiple times in a row. And like I see people pull up to it, and they get out of their car and they see the dried shit from me from 4 days ago.
Wow. And you're not a homeless guy.
And I'm like, I see them look at it, and they probably think this is some guy that's suffering, but they don't know it's just street art, you know?
Yeah, dude. I mean, you should do it in you should be dropping shits in hard to get places, you know?
Oh, like fucking tagging? Getting up?
Like getting up, but do it with your herds, man. Take a homeless style shit.
That's why I created a shit marker. So I could
in the reserved space for a state senator or something like this. You know, at the state capitol.
And just tag it as the shit ski.
No, just leave the shit. Just leave a shit there, and then slowly figure out how to get into
Well, they disintegrate eventually, so I'm not littering the earth, you know, but
exactly. But leaving a shit in a guy's desk drawer.
Wintertime is rough because when it snows, when it snows, my shits get plowed away by the trucks.
You should get money back from the government for that sort of thing.
Oh yeah. But I love seeing old white guys that just pull up and they see a huge log and they don't know how many cans of beans it took to make that. That's two garbanzos and a kidney just to make that solid log.
2 cans of garbanzos and 1 kidney.
Sometimes I get vicious diarrhea and I have to bust out the shit shirt and add to my legacy there.
That's absolutely true. So, the last time you ate beans, what kind of bean was it?
Well, I ate a can of kidneys today. I wanted to go light, but I went dark.
Yeah? Dark kidneys, huh?
I hit them with some taco seasoning and some crushed red pepper, salt and pepper.
Nice. No juice, though?
No juice. I drained them and cleaned them pretty well, but I was going to eat them with tortillas, but I made salsa verde.
Oh, nice.
You ever make authentic Mexican salsa?
I make my beans my own way, and that's the Mexican way, but that's okay. We won't get into that.
I'm talking salsa.
We're not going to get into that.
I'm talking salsa, not beans, but whatever.
No, I don't make my own salt. I mean, maybe once or twice, but it's kind of it's just you chop a bunch of tomatoes and some onion and some fucking cilantro. But it's just tomatoes with this other shit in it, yeah?
No, you've never made authentic salsa. You don't know shit about Mexican culture.
I mean, I make guacamole. I make a mean-ass guacamole.
Guac is easy to make, bro. Anyone can make guac.
Because it's delicious. You can't, it's hard to fuck up.
Guac is
Don't put too much salt. That's what people do. They put too much salt in it. They think they're being fancy. Now I got salty guac. It's too salty.
I go avocado on toast. Do you have a favorite brand of bread?
No.
What kind of bread do you get?
I don't. If I were to just go to the store and buy bread, if I was buying bread at a grocery store,
If you're still listening, by the way.
I guess I'm just getting some sliced bread, man. I'm getting like sliced, like not like Wonder Bread, but like
you go the cheapest bread.
No, it's gotta look. It's gotta look like it was like made by a person, you know.
Okay.
And then like sliced. It's got like there's like a tiny bit at the end, you know, and then bigger pieces in the middle.
I mean, I've been making a lot of chili lately. I don't know if you ever made chili.
I've never made chili by myself, right? I've been around. Chili I've been helping, which I've been chopping and
chili is
stirring, but I never like conducted I never directed the chili movie.
I just got hired to work at Skankfest this year.
That's really cool.
Because they want me to bring my beans and my chili over there.
Really?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
They were like, yo, Beansky, we need you to work the chili booth over there.
Yeah. And that's a prestigious gig, dude.
You know about Skankfest, right?
Of course. The chili booth, especially. I mean, the chili booth alone.
All the great comedians, dude, they go to Skankfest.
And they eat chili, and they shit. They clog up the toilets of these fancy hotels.
If you go to Skankfest, you are the fattest retard that's ever existed.
Really?
You love Legion of Skanks, dude, because...
Yeah.
You know about Legion of Skanks, dude.
Yeah, I do.
I've been to Louis J. Gomez, dude.
Yeah, I've been to Louis. I've been to a Legion of Skanks too. They just let any old asshole walk in there. It's crazy.
And it's hard to get comedy fans these days. Like, the people that listen to like Shane Gillis and shit, they're fucking
football. They like
they're
football.
Finance bros. Like,
it's a football. They're football guys. They're just like regular dudes, right? They needed there's too much
fellas.
Yeah, there's no representation of just a regular feller.
Do you think they're real? Like those people that listen to like Andrew Schultz and Shane Gillis. Do you think they're actually?
I love Andrew Schultz. Okay. I think he's very funny and smart.
How about like Theo Von and Shane Gillis? Do you think
Theo Von was so funny when he was on drugs and drunk? Oh my God! Yeah. The first time I saw Theo Von was on the internet, and it was like really bad footage that somebody had just filmed. And it was just like he was just freaking out on stage, and it was the funniest shit I've ever fucking seen him do. He was like talking about how much he hates midgets.
But
going off on midgets for no reason.
Obviously, before they got famous, they were hilarious. But
it was so fucking good.
As you get more famous, you don't want to do this shit anymore. Like, you think people that listen to like Von and Gillis these days, like, are they real?
The real people?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shane Gillis, like,
I think so. Yeah, I think that's real. I don't think that. What does that mean? What is real? Like, is anything real outside of our like immediate vision right now? Like maybe the game isn't loaded out there because we can't see it. Maybe nothing's real. Maybe it only loads when you poke your head out the window.
I think they're made up people that are just like
NPCs.
Yeah, basically.
It could be, dude. Like, how would you know? You don't talk to everybody.
I can't talk to these people. They won't talk to me because all I can talk about is fucking shit bombs and fucking swirling goblets, skate shoes. I can't talk about like the shit that if you wear Patagonia and shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, hey, I mean, shit bombs are fucking hilarious. I think you should do the bean bomb again. I know you're past that as an artist, but I think the bean bombs are pretty funny because nobody wants to get shit on them,
No, I don't want to explode shit on people, but also, like, how much would I have to pay someone to explode one of my piss jugs? Like, I'm at a point in my life where...
You don't want to explode your own piss jugs?
I just wanted other people to experience the joy of seeing piss explode. Like, that's been fermented for a long time.
Well, I've seen it ferment, and I've seen it been poured on some things.
Yeah, but it's different.
That was gnarly. That was in high school. And
my whole thing is just exploding a jug of piss that's been fermenting.
You ever throw it off like a really tall building? I'd like to do that.
Yeah. No,
where do you, like, top of a parking garage? Just, like, chuck them off?
Yeah.
Let them explode?
I've been hitting 60-story buildings at colleges and shit.
No way.
Yeah.
Can you take me to do that one time?
Of course, dude. Of course.
That would be an adventure to Ian. We go explode some piss jugs off a 60-story building?
Dude, seeing that jug explode at the bottom is the ultimate splatter.
How the fuck... yeah, dude. I'm in.
Yeah, man.
I don't want to be at the bottom when it explodes, though. I want to be at the top.
So...
But I also don't want to kill anybody. That'd be a bad charge. Right? You kill a lady because
death by jug. She got
piss jugged. She got piss jugged, dropped on her head, and they'd know whose piss it was.
Dude, it was actually this healthcare CEO that died. He actually died by piss jug.
Yeah, it looked like he got shot. Actually, you saw the footage. The gun jammed.
Yeah.
But lucky his brother Mario was up on the roof. Mario threw the piss jug down and nailed him in the head. But it looked so. That's pretty cool.
It's just played out right now at this point. Piss jugs and beans, like.
Yeah, man. I think so. I think so too, dude. What about like
whoever's doing that shit? He should move on to yams and shit bombs and shit boxes and shit.
Huh?
But,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know if we already discussed it. What's the craziest shit you've ever body slammed?
I think you already asked me that.
I asked you that.
Yeah,
this time
I think
already?
so. Yeah, I think so. Because the thing is, like, we tried to record earlier. We'll be honest with our folks here. It's Sensitive Teeth, after all, and we lost the first half. You know, we recorded the first half. We realized it didn't work. So then we were like, oh, fuck.
It was a malfunction.
So now we're trying to go back and recreate some of the magic, and it's hard. You can't. You know, it's hard. You can't. You know.
Yeah.
You can't. You know what I mean? You just can't. You know?
I don't know why I'm so obsessed with exploding shit, man. Like,
well, you're just using you're not making explosions. You're using just blunt force to explode it, like to smash. You're into smashing and throwing and smashing.
Why do I like seeing things like turn into a solid state to a liquid state? Like,
it's fun, dude. You ever?
What's my deal with that, man? I don't know why I like it so much. Just seeing things explode.
I don't know. You could make a YouTube channel though. There's guys who do that. These guys in like New Zealand, they like throw shit off a dam. They throw like watermelons onto a trampoline and just cars onto trampolines and shit like that.
That's
hey, you know about anvil launching? That's the thing. That's something right up your alley, dude. It's these guys out in like fucking, I don't know, Kentucky maybe, and they've been launching anvils for like 200 years.
Anvils?
They take an anvil, right? They take an anvil, they put it on the field. They got a little they hollow out a little space out of the metal,
and then they
take another anvil upside down, and they put that one on top, and in between they put a pound of black powder, and they fucking light it up, and it goes boing, and it launches like a 200-pound anvil straight up in the air, like 300 feet.
That's what I like.
It's fucking sick, and the sound it makes, boing. It's amazing.
It's kind of like the Jackass vid where they drop the dead body off the highway onto the and it imploded on the cars.
That's CKY. Very funny.
CKY.
So funny. It's a brand new car. It's a 96. Shout out Bam. Hey, look, he's skateboarding again for a couple of weeks. He's skating. He's doing some kickflip back tail stalls. And, you know.
I mean, he's a Philly legend, man. Like,
yeah.
What do you think is the best thing? You ever have a good cheesesteak? What's the best cheesesteak you've ever had?
The best cheesesteak I've ever had was actually in New York at a place called 99 Miles to Philly.
Really?
Because it was 99 miles away.
Was it Whiz or Swiss?
It was American. You get whatever you want, but the way they dice it up and they just make it. It's just great. It's not there anymore. I was very sad. I actually was down in that. It was on 13th and 3rd.
Really?
And I went down there a couple weeks ago, and I went by. I was like, oh shit, mine is like and it was gone. It probably got killed in the pandemic.
Damn, bro. I mean, I've had good cheesesteaks, no Geno's or Pats or anything, but
that was better than that shit.
It's much better than that, dude. There's this one good
99
one.
99 miles to Philly. It was better than that. I like some whiz, though. I don't mind cheese whiz.
You like artificial whiz?
I do.
Dude, imagine the way that shit blasts out of your ass.
Dude, it's the same way it blasts out of the can, dude.
Dude, what's funnier than blasting shit out of your ass?
Well, I mean, it is probably like the original joke.
I guess.
You know what I mean? Like cavemen. I don't know.
I don't know why I'm so
you get shit onto you. It's kind of you get poop onto you. It's like nobody wants that. It's kind of funny.
I like when shit just gets rocketed and blasted. Like.
You should. I'm telling you, man. You should come up with some sort of like system of like PVC tubing and bike pumps
to
have
like a potato gun.
Yeah, like a potato gun, but for fucking blasting shit and beans and stuff. A whole can of beans, you lock and load it, and fucking blast a can of beans out. Like it somehow it opens and blasts the beans out, so not like
you don't ever think about
blasting the full can of beans. That could be pretty cool.
You don't ever think about like coming out of your dad's balls and shit, and like the first sperm that gets to the egg is like the winner, and like if it was a different one, your life would be completely different.
I don't know if that's true, man. Is that true?
I think it's true, man.
I thought they're all the same. They're all just like we're all just
no way. Dude, there's different sperms that are all.
It's all just. I think it's just really. How does anybody really? Everyone's different.
Because whoever rockets first to the egg is the best,
Yeah, but so it's just like the best version of you, right? So like the lesser one would be just like just shittier, fatter, dumber versions of me.
But your dad blasts fucking sperm.
This is the best it gets.
Your dad blasts multiple times. Like there's no way it's all the same sperm.
In that load.
I guess.
In that load, So every load is like you lock it up, like oh god, this is our chance, boys. Or girls,
think, if someone else rocketed out of this rod, it would be a different life for me. You ever think that? All right, I won't fucking ask this question anymore. My bad. You guys ever seen Natural Born Killers?
It's a great film. Woody Harrelson, Juliette Lewis. Juliette Lewis was married to Steve Barra for a short time.
Really?
Yep. The skateboarder from the barracks.
Who's what's the other Woody Harrelson one that really kicks ass?
Woody Harrelson. Woody Harrelson? Yeah, Zombieland? I don't know. He's been in a bunch of great movies. White Man Can't Jump?
You fuck with True Detective Season 1?
Yeah, that's so good.
The Yellow King, man.
Dude, season 1 was great. Season 2 stunk because Vince Vaughn was not he wasn't a scary bad guy. It's like, what's this funny guy? He's trying to be scary.
I think everything after 1 you can't watch.
It didn't work. Oh, I did like the Jodie Foster one, though, in Alaska. That was cool. You should watch that one.
I've been watching a lot of Michael Douglas.
The Game?
The Game is the one I watched recently.
The Game, it's so good.
He thought the whole time he was just getting fucking... played, and then he jumps off the roof trying to kill himself, and he falls.
Yeah,
and
spoilers all the way, but it's like a 30-year-old
Sean Penn
movie.
comes out, and he's like, "Yo, you were being a real dickhead. I had to do something about it."
Yeah, let's split the bill.
I just watched The Game like 2 weeks ago, I think.
Michael Douglas.
Dude, it's crazy how I waited until I was 30 to start watching films, and I've probably seen like 200, 300 this year.
That's crazy. You're watching a movie or two a day, huh?
Because I don't have a job. I don't work. I just watch a movie every night or go to the theaters.
Yeah.
And piss in a jug.
Yeah, piss in a jug, go to the theater. It sounds like a fine way to
my IQ, watching, because there's so much shit you can learn from a film.
Well, totally, and just any intake of, you're watching good movies, though. Every movie that you've mentioned to me, it's always been like, yes, that's a great movie. I love that movie.
I'm not a retard.
You're not over here like, Joe, you see fucking Lord of the Rings?
You seen fucking
oh my God, Peter Jackson won an Oscar for Lord of the Rings? Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not out
It's not even an original. What are you?
I don't watch horror. I don't watch horror, comedy, or action films. I watch psychological dramas and thrillers.
No, there's some cool movies in every genre. There's
something. If it doesn't teach you a serious lesson, I'm not in it.
Well, what about Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle?
No, dude. There's no lesson to learn in that.
There's a lot of lessons learned in that. Be nice.
No, there's no serious shit that makes you tear. If it doesn't make you tear up a little bit.
Have you seen Shawshank? Shawshank Redemption?
Of course, buddy.
Yeah,
of course.
Okay. You seen?
Every
Juno?
time I bring up a good movie, you seem to know it. I haven't seen Juno, but I've been thinking about getting it because
watch Juno. It's pretty good. It's before she turned into a man.
Well, let me pull up my fucking library. How much time we got left? Maybe.
We got some time, dude. We're hanging out. It's sensitive teeth. Hey, while he's looking up something on his phone there, this is a great time to please like and subscribe, you guys. You got to fucking like and subscribe to the show. It's the only way this works. Yeah. You have to do it. I stopped. I kind of chilled out with asking people in the last few episodes, and it hasn't been working. So please, for the love of God, damn it, just press the button. If you're watching this, it'll be funny. Do it ironically, you hipster queef. Just press the button, and it'll make my day, and it'll make Paul's day today, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great, and you can say you were there then. You know what I mean? All right. You're going to tell us something. Oh, City of God? Yes, of course. Yeah.
I was going to ask
Mystic
you
River,
about,
that's a real bummer,
I was going to ask you about Richard Gere. You ever see Mothman Prophecies?
No, I haven't, actually.
Okay. That's Richard Gere. I think that's one of his best ones.
Yeah, it's before he got caught sticking gerbils up his butt.
What's up with that?
Sylvester Stallone started the rumor on set because he didn't like him. And this was right before Twitter and internet and stuff. So it's amazing how it got around like it did. Gerbils up.
I don't know. I've saw that in South Park or something. You fuck with Brad Pitt?
I love Brad Pitt.
What do you think is the best Pitt, dude? Of course, you love
Fight
Leonardo,
Club, dude. It's Fight Club.
But that's too basic, man. There's more than.
It's Fight Club.
There's more than Fight Club, dude. That's a little bit too basic. What about fucking? You ever see Benjamin Button?
Yeah.
Dude, that's actually a very emotional movie. I'm not even trying to be funny right now.
Yeah, no, but it's weird.
Babel. You ever see Babel? 7. Yes. Man.
Oh, what's in the box, huh?
Fucking. Frankly, I haven't seen 7 yet, but Braveheart.
Of course, I've seen Braveheart.
Patriot.
The Patriot I haven't seen since it came out, dude. That'd be a fun.
I had no clue.
He stabs a man with an American flag. It's fucking insane.
Dude, Gibson kicks so much ass, man.
Dude, yeah, but you seen Apocalypto?
No, but it's on my list, man.
If you like gratuitous gore for no reason, just guys' heads exploding and eyes popping out and shit.
I'm hyped to watch it.
Watch that. Yeah, it's just it's gory for no reason. It's the guy gets bit by a tiger. Let's show a close-up real quick of what you just saw, which was gnarly enough. Let's just show his face exploding in close-up.
Do you think my DNA is altered by watching so many great movies in a short time of my life?
Yeah, dude, you might become you might have cracked the code to become a genius overnight.
Dude, no, I'm not saying that, but I feel like I've cracked the code by
you're watching a lot of movies, it seems.
Just pissing in so many jugs every day. I feel like I've cracked the code.
Wait till you discover French movies, dude.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Oh my God, they'll blow your mind. You want to watch some fucking tearjerkers? You watch Irreversible, or you watch anything Gaspar Noé is gonna fucking blow your fucking balls off, dude.
It feels unfair that I should be arrested by going to the theaters Monday through Wednesday and just pissing in jugs and bringing in all my own beers, and like I don't have to pay for it.
Well, they don't sell beers at a movie theater in America because it's fucking Disneyland for adults in the worst way.
They don't check my ticket, dude. I just walk in with 18 beers and a piss jug, and I just fucking I get away with it. I know
it sounds like something you're really into, and I'm happy that you got like a hobby. You know?
Dude, because I just watched Harry Potter: Goblet of Fire, and I was swirling a goblet in the theaters.
You ever get your beer mixed up with your piss jug and pour the wrong thing in your goblet?
One time I almost drank a piss jug, but
that would be gnarly.
I was so messed up. I didn't get it.
Drank a piss jug. Hey man, it happens, dude. You know it happens. It can happen to any of us.
I guess, man. You know? I mean. You ever see Mystic River with Sean Penn?
Yeah, it's really sad.
Really sad, man.
The whole movie, all the way through, is just
Boston,
a bummer.
Man, dude.
You like playing 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon?
I haven't seen many Bacons, honestly, dude.
I'm really good at it. If you want to give me an actor, I'll get you to...
What does that mean, 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon?
Well, it's like you give me an actor, and I'll say, within 6 movies, I'll say, this actor was in this movie with this actor, who was in this movie with this actor, who was in this movie with Kevin Bacon.
How about Anthony Hopkins?
Anthony Hopkins, yes.
I've never heard of this story, by the way.
Oh, it's for people from Pittsburgh, right? Because Kevin Bacon's from Pittsburgh, so I have family in Pittsburgh, which is where I got this shirt.
You think with Tom Cruise, by the way?
Who'd you say there? You say Anthony Hopkins? That's a good one, dude. Ooh, give me a second. Yeah.
Dude, I'm on my film shit, bro.
Anthony Hopkins was in.
I study my shit.
Anthony Hopkins was in Silence of the Lambs with Jodie Foster.
Of course, yes.
Who was in Twister with Philip Seymour Hoffman, right?
I don't like Twister, but...
but Philip Seymour Hoffman's in that, right?
He's the best, dude.
Philip Seymour Hoffman is in a shit ton of things, so let me think real quick. Philip Seymour Hoffman... Philip Seymour Hoffman was in...
Can't remember one, bro. Holy shit.
No, I just got to find my way to Kevin Bacon within 4 movies.
Oh, the goal is to find the way back to Bacon. Okay.
Back to Bacon. So Anthony Hopkins was in... What did I say? Silence of the Lambs with Jodie Foster, who was in Twisters.
You can take a different...
There was also Kevin Costner in there.
Yeah.
No, we're going to go... I've seen more... so we're going to go... He's Philip Seymour Hoffman, who was in The Lebowski.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you should go... He was in The Master.
He was in... fuck. I feel like I'm stumped. I feel like I got brain fog or something. I can't think right now. I know I can do it.
You did take a Monster edible, but I mean, we could start fresh. All right, how about...
No, I don't want to. I want to do this now. Here.
How about start with Tom Cruise?
No, we're not doing Tom Cruise.
All right.
We're doing Anthony Hopkins.
I fuck with Hopkins, dude.
Anthony Hopkins.
He was in...
Silence of the Lambs with Jodie Foster.
Go Dracula instead. He was in 1992 Dracula.
I don't...
Before Nosferatu.
All right, so we got fucking god damn it, Jodie Foster, Silence of the Lambs was in. Philip Seymour Hoffman was in Twister with fuckface Jodie Hoffman. Okay, he was in. Philip Seymour Hoffman was in. So many movies.
He was in quite a bit. I mean, he's known for like The Master and like Before the Devil Knows You're Dead.
Philip Seymour Hoffman was in. Philip Seymour Hoffman was no, that's not the game. I'm just stumped. I took a weed lollipop. I didn't think it would do anything. I thought it was like weed flavor.
The lollipop might have got you, but I hope we're still going, man.
Yeah, we're going. It's just a faulty chord, dude.
For all listeners
Fuck, this pissed me off. Anthony Hopkins.
These jokes were better before, but we lost the original recording, so we're trying to recreate this. So if you're watching right now, I don't know if you are, but...
Maybe a song would be in order.
In my life,
are you fucking kidding me?
Never once in my life.
Jeez, dude. Mr. Piss Jug over here never seen Seinfeld. That's nuts, dude. It's the funniest show. I mean, Curb is like
stinks, man.
Well, the show is the genius is Larry David. Larry David is the genius behind that show.
That makes sense.
And the show is great, but it's like Curb Your Enthusiasm is fucking hilarious because it's Larry David.
Kramer's whole thing.
Oh yeah, Kramer got in trouble. He got mad. Had a bad set. What are you gonna do? Yeah.
Well, I mean, do you judge him for?
Well, if you watch, it's really tough to watch, man. It's time heals all wounds and blah blah blah. Yeah. But Yikes! It's rough. Yeah, it's pretty horrible stuff there.
He's known for The Master, and
yeah, I know what movies he's in, but I can't think of other people in those movies. So that's the problem.
Me neither, dude. This movie.
I can name a bunch of movies he was in, but I'm like thinking, who is he like along with that can get me to fucking Kevin Bacon? Oh!
You got.
Wait a second. Okay. Hold on a second here. Damn it. Got nothing.
Well, how about Jim Carrey?
Oh, wait, no, hold on. No, I got it. Philip Seymour Hoffman was in, he was in, fuck, I just fucking had it. He was in Lebowski with John Goodman, right?
Of course.
Lebowski was in Brother From Out Thou with fucking, what's his name? George Clooney. Who was in Burn After Reading with Brad Pitt. Who was in Sleepers with Kevin Bacon. Boom! Got it. Nice, dude. Right in 6. Ooh, shit.
You guys just.
I couldn't have just let them see me fail like that.
It took a while, but you guys.
Oh hell yeah, dude! You just had to think. Yeah.
I mean,
well, shit. I mean, we should just end it on that, dude. That was a high note. I mean, yeah.
That's a good
fuck
one
yeah, dude. 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. Leave a comment. Challenge me, bitch. I'll do it. Challenge me. Name it. I gotta be an A-lister. All right. I've done some fucking. I did Casper from Kids. Justin Pierce. I did him one time. I couldn't redo it right now. Take some thinking. But if you're gonna challenge me, just start with the A-listers until I knock out all of that shit, and then we'll go with a little more obscure stuff. You know. Hell, we might even do like Vincent Castle one day, huh? Think about that.
You guys just got
French.
Sensitive teeth.
You got sensitive teeth, bitch.
Everyone out there.
Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week with another freshie, dude.
Necessary. We can use a few teeth. One tooth, you can do teeth. And you can only do a few teeth because you can only cut so much gum out of the roof of the mouth. The sensitivity's not there. Do a few teeth, 32 teeth. One tooth, you can do teeth. And you can only do 32 teeth.
You are helping people.
It's great.